Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video lesson, we are going to discuss a caselet on Venn diagram. As you guys know, caselet is going to play a key role in data interpretation. In any given bank mains exam, you will definitely find at least one caselet. As a part, we are going to discuss a caselet based on Venn diagram. This set is going to be somewhat difficult when compared to the sets that you saw till now. Usually, you guys might have come across a three set Venn diagram, but in this video lesson, we are going to discuss a four set Venn diagram. A four set Venn diagram. So, in order to learn this, I want you guys to stay with me till the end. Don't skip the video. We are going to learn at least one new thing in this lesson. Let's understand the given information first. Let's go through it carefully. In a locality, each person likes at least one of the four cars among Harrier, XUV 700, Thar, and Fortuner. It is observed that 700 members like XUV 700, 800 like Thar, 800 like Harrier, 700 members like Fortuner, and you are given some more information here. Now, first question which strikes my mind is how to draw a four set Venn diagram and how to solve questions of this kind. Let us have a quick look. So let me teach you how to draw a four set Venn diagram and how to solve it, how to look at it first, and then we shall discuss how to solve this puzzle. So let us divide this lesson into two parts. First one, how to draw a four set Venn diagram. In order to draw a four set Venn diagram, I want you to draw a square guess. Draw a diagram like this. Now, I assume I'll consider this as A. I consider this as B. If this is C and this is D, we have four sets. Now, everywhere I write 1, that says that this is the area which belongs to exactly one set. So, this is the space which represents elements which belong to only A. So, this is only B, and this is only C, and this is only D. That's how it works. If I write 2, that means that that's the space which represent the common area for exactly two sets. Example, so here's the place which represents only A and B. No other set is involved here. A and B. This is only A and C. This is only A and D. This is only B and C. And this is only B and D. And this is only C and D. So, everywhere I write 2 that represents the area which belong to exactly two sets. Now, 3, exactly 3 sets. This is the area which is involved in A, B, and C. So, this is only A, B, and C. This is only A, C, and D. This is only A, B, and D. This is only B, C, and D. And this is the area for all the 4 sets together. So, this is the common part for A, B, C along with D. So, this is the intersection for all 4. There is only one, only A, there is only B. That's how it works. You should get used to this first. And then let us try to solve the given question. Here is the given information. 30% of the people like Harrier, likes only Harrier. 33.34% of the people who like only Harrier likes each combination of exactly 3 cars. I think I missed some information here. So let us try to get it from the previous slide once. Let's work on this. 700 members like XUV 700. Let me write it here. 700 members like XUV 700. 8 members like Thar. 8 members Harrier. Okay. 700 like XUV 700. Let it be Harrier. 800 like Harrier. 800 like Thar. 700 Fortuner. Thar it's 800. Let it be Fortuner. And that's 700. Let us cross check it again. XUV 700 is 700 and Fortuner is 700. The remaining two are 800. Yes. Now, if you look at this condition, 30% of the people like Harrier, likes only Harrier. So among the people who like Harrier, 30% like only Harrier. Based on the given information, we have 800 people like Harrier. 30% of this value is 240. 240 like only Harrier. So we have to write it here. 33.33 or 33.34 doesn't make any difference. 33.34 of the people who like only Harrier likes each combination of exactly 3 cars. So one third of the people who like Harrier, one third of the people who like only Harrier likes each combination of exactly 3 cars. So exactly 3 cars, where should we write? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So they are the 4 areas which represents people who like exactly 3 cars. So one third of the people who like only Harrier, so 240 like only Harrier, one third of this value is 80. So each combination of exactly 3 channels should go with 80. Hope this part is clear. And then 170 like only XUV 700. So 170 like only XUV 700. This is a clear information. Let us put it there. 290 like only Thar. 290 like only Thar. And the next one, 180 like only Fortuner. People who like only Fortuner is 180. People who like only Harrier and XUV 700 is 50 percentage less than people who like all 4 cars. Okay, let me write it here. People who like yes, people who like only Harrier and XUV 700 is 50% less than people who like all 4 cars. So it equals half of all 4. So people who like all 4 cars is this. So this value should be 50% of this value. Hope you guys know this. 50% less than doesn't make any difference with 50% of the given value. Both the things are the same. So in order to find this, we should get to know how many people like all 4 cars. As it's not given, there is a continuation here, which is so in this context, which means people who like all 4 cars is 50% more than people who like only XUV 700, Thar, and Harrier. Only XUV 700, Thar, and Harrier is a combination of exactly 3 cars. So everywhere that you find each combination of exactly 3 cars, it has to be 80 that we have written earlier. So all 4 cars should be 50 percentage more than this. 50 percentage more than 80 is 40. 50% of 80 is 40. If it's 50 percentage more than 80, that becomes 120. So people who like all 4 is 120. So people who like only Harrier and XUV 700 is half of this value, so it has to be 60. I'll write it here. So here's the space which represents only XUV 700 and Harrier, so it's 60. And the next information says that people who like only XUV 700 and Thar, where is it? Only XUV 700 and Thar. This is the area. People who like only XUV 700 and Thar is 16.67% more than people who like only XUV and Harrier. When it's 16.67 percentage. So what is the fraction value of 16.67 percentage? That's 1/6. 1/6. So it's 1/6 more than people who like XUV 700 and Harrier. How many people like XUV 700 and Harrier? Only XUV 700 and Harrier? 60. As 60 like only XUV 700 and Harrier, 1/6 of this value is 10. So people who like only XUV 700 and Thar is 10 more than 60. So it has to be 70. And then 90 like Harrier and Fortuner. 90 like only Harrier and Fortuner. So what is the importance of the word only? We have come across only many a times in this question. So what is the importance of only? Let's understand this. Let me show it to you once it's done. 90 like only Harrier and Fortuner. So this is the space which represents only Harrier and Fortuner. So it's 90. Still we are left with 3 blanks here. 1, 2, 3. So we are expected to find these 3 values. Only then we can say that the set is completed. So here, I know that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sum of all these 8 should give you 700. So till now, what is the sum here? 170 plus 60 is 230. 230 plus 70 is 300. 300 plus 80 is 380. 380 plus 200, I'll add these two. 380 plus 200, 580. 580 plus 80, 660. So we are left with 40. Hope you guys got this point. Now, sum of all these values, sum of these 8 values gives you R. But in these 8, I know the values of only 6. These 2 are not known. So this is not a good idea to go with this. So I'd like to go with this set now. If you look at Fortuner, now sum of these 8 values should give us 700. So let us try adding these values now. 80 plus 120, 200. 200 plus 80 is 280. 280 plus 40, 320. 320 plus 80, 400. 400 plus 90, 490. 490 plus 180 is 670. 670. So this value, it has to be 30. Now Thar. If you look at Thar, let us try finding this value now. 70 plus 80, 150. 150 plus 200, 350. 350 plus 80, 430. 430 plus 30, 460. 460 plus 290, 750. So as it should give you 800 on the whole, it has to be 50. And let's understand the difference between only, let's say for an instance, if you pick this diagram now, I'll tell you the difference between these two. What is the difference between only A and B versus A and B? Let's understand this now. Only A and B versus A and B. I have written 12 numbers here, among which this is the area. This is the area which represents A and B. A and B is the intersection part of A as well as B. So this is the area involved in A as well as B. So this is A and B. As far as only A and B is concerned, as far as only A and B is concerned, no other set should be involved into this. So this is how it works. This is only A and B. Clear? No other set should be involved into this. This is only A and B, and sum of these four is A and B. Same is the case with three sets. If it's A, B, and C, A, B, and C. So the common area for A, B, as well as C is this. So this is the area involved in A, B, as well as C. But only A, B, and C. So D should be involved into this. If that's the case, this is only A, B, and C. That's how it works. Now let's answer these three questions. How many like exactly two cars? How many like exactly two cars? So what should be our answer now? So we have 60 members here who like exactly two cars. 70 exactly two cars. So 70 is only XUV 700 and Thar. 40 only XUV 700 and Fortuner. 90 only only Fortuner and Harrier. 50 only Thar and Harrier. 30 only Thar and Fortuner. So sum of these six values gives our answer. 70 plus 60 is 130. 130 plus 50 is 180. 180 plus 30 is 210. 210 plus 90 is 300. 300 plus 40, 340. So answer for the first one is 340. How many like XUV 700 and Thar but not Fortuner? XUV 700 and Thar but not Fortuner. If you guys can look at it, second and third questions are very much similar to one another. I explained the second question now. I want you guys to solve the third question and write your answer in the comment section. How many like XUV 700 and Thar but not Fortuner? XUV 700 and Thar but not Fortuner. Let us do it this way. But not Fortuner. So there is a negation for Fortuner. So let's leave this first. XUV 700, only XUV 700 and Thar, but not Fortuner. So where does these two meet? XUV 700 and Thar, what is the common area for these two? So this is the common area for XUV 700 and Thar. XUV 700 and Thar, but not Fortuner. If Fortuner is involved, we have to consider these four. Fortuner is involved. If it's not mentioned, if Fortuner, it's not mentioned about a Fortuner. If the question is about finding only XUV 700 and Thar, let me explain the difference between these two. If the question is about XUV 700 and Thar, as nothing is mentioned about Fortuner, we have to consider these four boxes. As this time, as Fortuner should not be involved into this, we have to consider only these two, 70 as well as 80. Our answer should be 150 for the second question. Now, I want you guys to solve the third question. Hope this session is helpful. Thank you so much for the guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if this is the first video that you're watching from this channel, if you guys really like the video, please do subscribe the channel to get more updates on this channel. Thank you so much, guys. With this, I'd like to conclude the session.